The priority of parents is for government to invest in their kids, and that's what we stand with parents, against escalation and for investments in their children.
Welcome back to our part 2 of our conversation with Ontario's Education Minister, Stephen LECCE. We're still in class here, so this is a challenging time. How are you sleeping? Are you getting any at all?
Not as much as I used to be fair, but to be frank with me, I never try to make this about myself. When you remind yourself that the angst parents have on those evenings before these deadline bargaining and the decision to escalate, I think it's pale in comparison. I just want to make sure that parents are sleeping tonight and every night thereafter so that we can get a deal that keeps their children in class.
There is aspects of this, however, may not be personal for you, but it has gotten personal. Just last week, you were at a meeting making an announcement, and your car was surrounded with a lot of people who were saying some pretty awful things. I don't envy your Twitter account these days. How do you manage that? Because this is such a significant part of how people will perceive your government moving forward. No pressure on you at all. Yeah, but it will set a tone for the next 4 years. How do you manage that?
To be honest with you, I get often a lot of media asking me about myself and how do I respond to the union leaders saying certain things about me. And I'll be quite frank with you folks, it's not about me, and it isn't about the union leaders, it's about our kids. And I want you to know that I'm prepared to withstand anything that comes at me as I work hard to make sure that we get deals that keep your children in class. That is my job. Notwithstanding the adversity that may come, it's much less acute than what parents have to face when their kids are out of class for a day or more. And I think it's unacceptable for low and middle income families, single parent families, families that have children with exceptionality, special ed needs. How is it fair to them? How do you defend education by having their kids out of class, upending their education, undermining the continuum of learning? So I think that, to be honest with you, we need to make this more about our kids. And I know that for many families, they want me to continue to champion education. I'm proud to be part of a government that's increased investments in public education to the highest levels ever recorded in Ontario history. And I know that there's more to come when it comes to investing in the front lines.
I'm quite certain that public speaking was the area in school where you excelled. But what was your favorite subject? What was the one area that you really embraced and had a great teacher that helped you embrace that subject matter?
I loved history, and I am a student of history, and I often reflect back on what's the commonality through my time on this earth. And from Bob Bray when I was in elementary school to Mike Harrison High School, Kathleen Wynne, Dalton McGuinty, and now Doug Ford, full circle, unions escalate. So I think we have to be students of history to inform how we can make better decisions going forward for our kids.
Good point. Thank you. Log on to Facebook and Twitter. Let us know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.